Hello, my name is Dr. Jason Branch from MHub. Today we're going to talk about maintaining healthy boundaries. So, what are healthy boundaries? Healthy boundaries is a system that you've created to help you help yourself. When you think about healthy boundaries, it's doing things on your own terms, on your own time. When I think about healthy boundaries, I love to use an analogy. And that analogy is you are the driver of your own car. Imagine purchasing a brand new car. You just got it and you want to go on a road trip. You want to go wherever it is that you want to go. And many of us, because we don't have healthy boundaries, we are in the trunk of our own car. My challenge to you this week is how do I get back in the front seat of my car? Because you have to be the one driving when it comes to your life, your health, your wealth, who you are and where you are. So what that looks like is me getting out of my trunk and getting the driver's seat. So for many of us, we're in the trunk and everybody and everything is in the car. That could be my job, my family, my children, my responsibility, church, you name it. It's in the car, but you're in the trunk. You have to find a way to get yourself out of the trunk, put everybody out and get in the front seat of your car, and only you get to determine who stays and who goes with you. So setting healthy boundaries can be difficult. And part of that difficulty is for many of us, we're trying to save the world. We're trying to help everyone and everything any way that we can. And to me, the reality is we can only save so many people. We can't save the world, but we can save those who we can save. That's simple. That means understand that there's a lot of things that you've taken responsibility of that you're not responsible for. True story. True story. You've taken advantage of opportunities to help other people by extending all of yourself to everybody else. It's important. How can you pour from an empty cup? You got to be willing to take care of yourself first. And taking care of yourself first is establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries. So, what does that look like? Number one, write this down. Being able to say the word no. No is a complete sentence and you never have to explain. Number two, responsibilities. You are not responsible, period. The only person that you are responsible for is the person who's listening to this video right now, period. Outside of that, if you have children, yes, you are responsible for those children, but it's food, shelter, and clothing. It's necessities. That's what you're responsible for. Your partner, your spouse, your mate, you may be responsible for that connection, that relationship, but you're not responsible for any individuals besides yourself and your children. This may be hard to digest, hard to swallow, but it's true. We just don't want to accept the truth. Now, dive into this truth just a little bit. Dive into these facts for a little bit. What if I told you that 2 plus 2 is 5? You would probably be ready to cuss me out, turn this video off. What if I mentioned that 2 plus 2 is 4? You'd be excited. Life is good. Understand the difference between those two equations. One is a fact and one is a belief. You are entitled to your beliefs. But if your beliefs are no longer working for you, it's time to challenge them to do different. The difference between that equation is one is a fact and one's a belief. The fact can be proven. 2 plus 2 equals 4 can be proven. It's a fact. Think about who you're responsible for, who you've been responsible for. Is it a belief or is it a fact? Challenge it. Challenge your beliefs. So when it comes to that work-life balance, when it comes to set and maintaining healthy boundaries, you have to look at what that balance is. You have to look at what are my boundaries? Who am I allowing in my space to occupy room when they haven't earned it? Who do I need to let go of? Who do I need to get rid of? There are some people that's in your life that serve as a leech. They're just constantly taking and taking. And it's our responsibility to move those people to the side or prevent them from taking things. And in order to prevent them from taking things, you may have to speak up and speak out, which is the last test. My challenge to you is to become willing to become comfortable being uncomfortable. That's how you set and maintain healthy boundaries, by doing uncomfortable things, telling people no, putting yourself first, being selfish if you have to for the moment, being able to just manage what works best for you and what doesn't. Practice your ability to say no. Practice your ability to say yes to what you want, not what you think you should be doing. Because to me, when you think about should, it's a sacrifice. And my expectation for all of you is to compromise. Never sacrifice because you don't have to. My name is Dr. Jason Branch. Thanks for joining me today. I will see you soon.